Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Gray Hair Garage. Today it's just me, but we're in location B. As you can see, it's a little smaller than Mike's, but I still get a fair amount of work done here. Today what we're going to be doing is the first modification to the Cayman. It's a magnetic phone mount by Rennline, and it should only take probably 10-15 minutes, if that, to do it. And what it is, it's a magnetic mount that goes right next to the display, the center display. And the reason I went that route was because of the visual impact. A lot of the other ones, the ones that are stuck on the windshield or on the dash, I'm not a big fan of that. I'd like a minimal visual impact, especially for when the phone's away. And this one will just be a little disc. Anyways, the job should only take 10-15 minutes. It'll take me a lot longer editing this video, I know that. But I hope you enjoy, and we'll see how it goes. Hey guys, welcome to my Cayman. This is where we're going to do the very first mod on the Cayman. It's a minor mod, like I said, Rennline magnetic mount. It's the one that goes on the side here, just right next to the display. And all that's involved with that is just removing this panel and then a couple screws that hold the display in place. What you do is you remove the screws, and then it's got a mount, which I'll show you. And you just screw that in, and then you snap the panel back on. You can do this mount on either side of the console. I didn't want to do it on the driver's side because to me that area was just a little tight, and I just didn't want it that way. On this side it's a lot more open. The only issue you have with that is you can't use the cup holder if the phone is on the mount. When the phone's not on the mount, you're able to use the cup holders, no problem. And just to show you the cup holders, they're hidden in the dash like this, and then they come out. And as you can see, it will interfere with the phone if it was there. The disc that's the magnet, it's small, so it doesn't interfere with that at all. But I really don't use these cups a whole lot anyways. In fact, I've never used them. And so that shouldn't be an issue. So let's get on to the install. All right, so the first part we gotta do is actually remove this panel here. And it should be just a snap fit type deal. And from what I understand, you just pop it and then slide it out. So as you can see, it is a snap fit. It actually popped out pretty easy. And a lot of these cars, that's how they're put together now. I remember being a kid and actually having models that were snap fit. Anyways, so I'll just pop that off. And then we're going to remove the two screws in the center screen. So as you can see, you have two screws holding the display on that side. There's 4 in total, and there'll be 2 identical over there. So if you want to change it there, you can. I'm choosing the passenger side, and there's also an additional piece which is part of the mount for the panel. And that just slides out. Pretty simple. Now I can get with my T25 screwdriver, and I can undo the screws. And just put them in a little cubby so I don't lose them. Just remove those 2 screws. Now I'm going to go to the mount, and we're going to put the ball on there first. So, and you want to do that with it not in the car, because this way you can get it tight. Well, and here you go. Here's what's included in the kit. You have the mount that gets screwed next to the monitor. You have the actual ball part of the mount that goes into there, and then this is the actual magnet. And you pop this onto the ball and then tighten it up with this knob, and then this will allow you to move it on a different angle as to which way you want your phone. And then these two pieces are just the metal that will adhere to your phone, so you have a good mounting surface. And it's pretty simple. There's not much to it. So let's get on to the install. One of the steps before you actually put the mount on the car is to screw the steel ball onto the mount. And you give it a little snug because you don't want to have to go in there later, because then you're just going to have to pull it all apart if it loosens up on you. So just get on there, tighten it up, and then just use a wrench because the ball has a couple flats on it. And then you get your Allen and just give it a little tweak. You don't have to go super tight. It's not going to the moon, but you want to tighten it up because, you know, cars inherently have vibrations and things will work themselves loose. So you just give it a nice little, just get it nice and snug, and then you should be good to go. And this is what it looks like. And we're ready to stick it in the car. All right, well, now we're ready to actually mount the phone mount. It's pretty straightforward. As you can see, you got the 2 screw holes, and you're just going to put that mount in like so. Always start the screws by hand so you don't cross thread anything, because that way you don't have to fix them or chase them out, as they like to say. And then you use your T25 and you just snug it up. And you don't have to go Magilla Gorilla on it. It's just holding a phone mount. They're a bit long-winded, I'll tell you. All right, so just give them a nice snug feel. The mount is on nice and tight, snugged up against the PCM, which is this display. That's what they call it. And now we just got to put this plastic piece in here that is part of the mount for the side panel. And then we'll get the side panel on. And voila, it is on and looks good. All right, well, we're ready to finish up this installation. What you're left with is 2 parts. You've got the retaining nut and the actual magnet. All you're going to do is put the retaining nut on the ball, and then you're going to snap the magnet on. And all you got to do after that is just thread the retaining nut against the magnet and just give it a little tweak tight. You want it a little tight, and then that's it. You can move that magnet any position you want. You just find one you're liking, and there you go. That's all there is to it. Hey guys, I forgot to film the part where I actually peel the sticker off the metal plate that's included in the kit. I put mine between the rubber casing and the hard case of the OtterBox, and it works beautifully. So I just wanted to include a couple pictures showing that.
guys, as you can see, the phone didn't budge. It stayed right where it needed to, and it's a rock solid mount. I think Rennline did a good job making it, and just very easy install, and I hope you enjoyed this video.
That's the way to finish a day. A nice cold beer on a warm Georgia day. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode with the Cayman. Yeah, I know it was a pretty small episode, just doing the phone mount. But it's something I needed to do, and I wanted to share it with you. It's a pretty simple install, but I gotta say, that Rennline magnetic mount really worked well. It's well put together. It's simple, but you don't need to over-engineer stuff like that. And frankly, I think it looks good in there. It doesn't distract from the interior, and yet it's a nice strong mount. So I'm looking forward to using it with some of those map apps that you have sometimes, and now I got a good place to put it. Hope you enjoyed the episode, and if you did, please like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and don't forget the notification bell.